Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn about vitamin C and its health benefits. So let's get started. So what comes in your mind when you think about vitamin C? Yes, I am right. You must be thinking about oranges or lemon. But the main question is that can vitamin C boost our immunity? So, we are going to cover this topic in this video. To watch the video till the end. And in fact, who don't prefer a glass of lemonade? Here are some fruits and vegetables that contain vitamin C, which include bell pepper, orange, lemon, guava, cauliflower, kiwi, and Brussels sprouts. Moreover, vitamin C is a water soluble and temperature sensitive vitamin. So, it means as we cook vitamin C, it gets degraded during cooking. That's why it is advised to eat vitamin C rich foods in the form of salad. Additionally, scientific researches has concluded that vitamin C plays a significant role in promoting cardiovascular health. Also, taking the vitamin C regularly can reduce the risk of heart attack and strokes. Also, vitamin C is crucial when it comes to wound healing and collagen synthesis. It accelerates the process of wound healing and helps in the steps of collagen biosynthesis. Vitamin C is not only promotional for collagen synthesis but it also beneficial for our skin and our hairs as it promotes skin regeneration process which helps our body to repair damaged skin cells. Moreover, we need to understand that how vitamin C affects our brain. It turned out that vitamin C is interrelated with our brain, so let's see how. Inside our brain, neurons are connected via synapses. And we can see that at the synapses, neurotransmitter establishes the link. Many neurotransmitters biogenesis involve vitamin C. Now, we all have a misconception that ascorbic acid can really fight against COVID 19. But that's not true. Ascorbic acid does not have any ability to fight against COVID. So, how vitamin C is beneficial? Now, let me tell you the scientific reason behind it. It is shown that critical ill COVID 19 patients have a relation with low vitamin C levels. The risk of pneumonia is significantly high when the supply of vitamin C in the patient's body is low. So, post-mortem investigations and COVID 19 deaths show a secondary pneumonia phenomena exists. And total pneumonia controls comprised 62% with hypovitaminosis of vitamin C. So, with all the evidences like us, it can be concluded that vitamin C is the reason behind the illness of patients. But it does not mean that by consuming lot of vitamin C, you can kick out COVID. There is no one-to-one relation and all this is just a misunderstanding. Along with vitamin C, we should also eat food that are rich in vitamins with a little amount of fluid in body, adequate amount of sleep, less stress level, and by removing bad habits, we can boost our immunity system. So, the moral of the story is advocate vitamin C in body can reduce the chances of serious infection in COVID. Deficiency disease of vitamin C is scurvy and it can be characterized as bleeding from the gums and the pulpy look of the gums. Now, the question is how much vitamin C should we consume? The answer is for adults, the recommended daily amount for vitamin C is 65 to 90 milligrams a day, and the upper limit is 2000 milligrams a day. So, a glass of lemonade can help in reducing inflammation, helps preventing iron deficiency, boost immunity, may help manage high blood pressure, may lower your risk of heart disease, may reduce your risk of celiac disease, and may reduce blood uric acid levels and help prevent gout attacks. So friends, thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe my channel and click on bell icon for next updates. Bye.